In recent days, FIFPRO, International Federation of Professional Footballers Associations, issued a strong criticism against FIFA due to the overloaded match schedule, which frequently exposes players to more injuries as a result of the heavy tournament calendar. A complaint that could change the course of football. The European football leagues, including Spain's, along with the International Federation of Professional Footballers, FIFPRO, have filed a complaint against FIFA with the European Commission. This action stems from accusations that FIFA is abusing its dominant position in the world of European football by setting the schedules for the various competitions in the sport. In a statement, the plaintiffs explained that FIFA's imposition of decisions regarding the international calendar constitutes an abuse of its dominant position, which violates European Union law. Recent legal precedents have made it clear that FIFA must carry out its regulatory functions in a transparent, objective, non-discriminatory, and proportionate manner to avoid conflicts of interest. Representatives of FIFPRO Europe, La Liga, Spain's top football division, and the English Premier League, among others, held a press conference in Brussels, Belgium. The event was titled, "Protecting the Health of Footballers and Safeguarding the Sustainability of National Leagues in Europe Against FIFA's Abusive Conduct." During this conference, FIFA was accused of failing to engage in dialogue with national leagues to coordinate the schedules for international competitions. Leaders have spoken out on the issue. Javier Tebas, president of La Liga, questioned whether FIFA and UEFA are appropriately using a position that the European Court of Justice, ECJ, has recognized as a monopoly. He asserted that both institutions, which are crucial to the development of football, are committing an abuse of dominant position. Tebas expressed his surprise at the fact that after 9 months of significant rulings regarding football governance in Europe, FIFA has not paid attention to the message being conveyed. The president of La Liga pointed out that he sits down with football unions in Spain to agree on the calendar, and that the same should happen at a global level. He lamented that football is still governed by the same rules as 10 years ago, when, in his opinion, the sport has changed considerably. Meanwhile, Mathieu Moreuil, director of international relations at the Premier League, highlighted the need for a transparent process and real agreements, not just consultations. He also emphasized the importance of having a calendar that is sustainable for both the players and domestic leagues. The players have also shared their views. Most of the injuries that have occurred in La Liga and the Premier League are due to physical overload caused by the crowded schedule, according to players who have spoken out to complain. More than 24 injuries have been reported, even though the season is still in its early stages in Europe's major leagues, and the players themselves claim that this is due to the overload of matches. Rodri stated that a footballer can play at the highest level if they play between 40 and 50 matches, but not 60 or 70, which is the number Manchester City is expected to play. Shortly after making this statement, he suffered an injury, tearing his knee's cruciate ligament. He even pointed out that having rest helps improve performance, using Erling Haaland as an example. Since the Norwegian national team did not qualify for Euro 2024, the striker started the season with 9 goals in 4 city games after having a summer off. The problem is that UEFA and FIFA create extra matches. They don't care about us. Money speaks for them, said Manchester City's Kevin De Bruyne. I think it's too much. Someone has to take care of us because we are the protagonists of this sport, or business, or whatever you want to call it. We're getting close to that point. A strike, said Rodri from City. Sometimes no one asks the players what they think about adding more games. Maybe our opinion doesn't matter, but everyone knows how we feel about the possibility of playing more matches. Everyone is tired of it, said Alisson, Liverpool's goalkeeper. The schedule makes no sense, said Dani Carvajal from Real Madrid. They have no problem taking a pay cut if they play fewer games. It's important to reflect on this and realize that players are getting tired. This season's schedule won't change, but players are thinking about changing the future of football, said Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti. There are players who are exhausted. They don't stop traveling. It's a matter of common sense, said David Aganzo, president of the Spanish Footballers Association. Players with the most matches played last season. There are some examples of players who have played an excessive number of matches, including national teams, in a single football year, such as Argentina's Julian Alvarez, who last season played 83 matches for Manchester City and Argentina. Phil Foden from City played 72 for his club and the England national team. Colombia's Luis Diaz and Uruguay's Darwin Núñez also played 72 matches for Liverpool. Dutch player Cody Gakpo, John McGinn from Aston Villa, and a key player for Scotland, and Fede Valverde from Real Madrid, and the Uruguayan national team all played 71 matches. If you're passionate about football and love staying up to date on everything happening with transfers, the latest match updates, or impactful and controversial stories, like FIFPRO's complaint against FIFA, subscribe to our channel to stay informed on everything going on in the beautiful game.